Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2024 Hart Cross Country Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Rich Linden. It's time now to check in with the hosts for the 2024 Hart Cross Country Championship coming up in November, Mount Mercy University. With us today is head coach Jeff Barker, as well as incredible student athlete Jessa Day. Coach Jessa, how you doing today? How are things at Mount Mercy?
Good, good. Thanks for having us. We're excited to join you here and get the cross country season started and, you know, get excited for a nice fall.
Well, let's get through this. Apparently, there's a heat wave, craziness preseason, but your season's coming up quickly. So tell me a little bit, Coach, about how's preseason gone? How's training going? How's the team progressing?
Yeah, both teams are progressing really well. We felt like last track season, the distance runners ended on a really great note. Sometimes when you go from cross country indoor to outdoor track, you get to outdoor track after 3 seasons in racing and 3 conference championships, and everyone's exhausted and tired. And we felt like we were running really, really well. Especially the women. The women's distance crew scored 60 points at outdoor conference. That was a big step in the right direction and a huge improvement from indoors. And we felt like in the off season, the women used that as motivation and came in this fall with some new recruits as well. And we put ourselves in a position to be a rateable team. So we're really excited about that. And then the men also progressed really, really well. We had a lot of school top 5 performances, some school records, finishing up the year, which was a testament to their hard work and the leadership we had amongst the athletes. So we're very, very excited for the fall and what could happen come November.
Well, Coach, introduce us to your student athlete and tell us about her importance and her role in the team this season.
Yeah, Jessa Day. She is not only a cross country track athlete, but a nursing student, just graduated. So she'll be starting her master's. So an outstanding leader, one of our hardest workers on our team, does everything right and made some huge improvements last year. So just a testament to what Mount Mercy is. You know, I feel like we're all about nursing here. I think 90% of our team or more are nurses. So her great leadership keeps everything, all the girls balanced, excited, and an understanding of, you know, what it is to be a student athlete and to be successful at both.
Love it. All right, Jessa, let's talk about you, your journey. What made you fall in love with cross country, and when did you first realize, hey, I'm pretty good at this? I like this.
Um, my sophomore year of high school, I had quit gymnastics and my dad had done cross country, so I just did it. And my senior year of high school, I had talked to Tad Holst, who was the head coach at the time, and he convinced me to come. And since then, I think I've improved each year.
Awesome. Coach, I want to talk about this. Actually, before I want to talk about some courses, but I want to get back to Jessica's. Gosh, training in and around Cedar Rapids. There's so many places to train. Very, very spoiled and blessed to have that. So, Jessica, where are some of your favorite places to run and train in and around Cedar Rapids?
I really like the Solon pea gravel trails, and then we always do our long runs at the Prairie Park Fishery. And then we also have the Cedar Valley Trail right outside of our doors. So we use that a lot as well.
Excellent. Well, now, Coach, I want to talk about your course. Hosting 2024 Hart Cross Country Championships. Your home course and the home of the championship. What is it? Seminole Valley Park? That's the name of
Yes.
the course, right?
hmm
For fans that haven't been to that course, or maybe even athletes that haven't run that course, describe it for us. Tell us some of the challenges of that course and what it's like.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty spectator friendly. It's a flat course. It's fast. Mostly grass in the back. We have a few areas that it's kind of dirt and the grass is a little bit worn down. But it was specifically made for cross country. Our head track coach, Coach Shekel, he actually created the course years ago. I think it was like 2014 or so. He drove his truck through there, head of vision. So he created it. And now all the high schools in Cedar Rapids use it. And it's been the host of the 2018, 2020 national championships for the NAI and numerous big meets and conference championships. So we really enjoy it. We take a lot of pride on it. I was actually out there this morning for 4 hours, been every day this week, kind of getting it set up. Once we get it set up, we leave it set up all year for the high schools and make sure they can use it. And Cedar Rapids Park District is amazing because they work with us really, really well. And it looks amazing as of this morning. And we're really excited to host and, continue our tradition of putting on really big meets, exciting ones, and hopefully fast times and good experiences for the athletes.
I love it. I love it. Well, you mentioned hosting national championships, and this year, national championship is at Gans Creek Course in Columbia, Missouri. Tell me about that course. Have your teams competed on that course? What's that like?
No, we have not competed on that course. From what I've heard and seen, it's a course made specifically for cross country, and I think it hosts the Missouri State Meet, and I think might have hosted SEC championships and some numerous meets for the University of Missouri. It's their course, so they've done some fantastic things, I believe, with timing mats built into the ground and their own timing system, and it's really just tailor made for cross country. So we're really excited. We'll actually be going down there September 20th to an early season meet there to experience it. So we're excited to hopefully get some teams there and or some individuals and experience it at the NAIA championships later this November.
That's fantastic. I love this so much. Cross country runners are so tough. So Jessa, it blows my mind. Your season's so long. You're starting now. You got a heat wave. You're having to run in 90-degree temperatures and high humidity, and then it cools off, and then you may have 50 degrees and 30-mile-an-hour winds to battle through, or rain, and then it gets pretty cold. Jessa, how do you, as an athlete, how do you mentally and physically prepare as your season goes through and the elements change and change and change? How does that affect you, and how do you prepare for that?
Coach very rarely has us move indoors. So every day at practice, we're outside in those temperatures and conditions. And so when race day comes, it's really no different than what we've been doing all season long.
So it's just, you're outside, doesn't matter. You get used to it no matter what it is and where it's at. I bet when that heat wave breaks, it's a big relief for the team. They're like, yes, okay, cooler. It's very good. Well, Jessa, you graduated now. You've been in the Hart for a while. Tell me about the competitiveness in cross country in the Hart Conference, and what it's like to compete in the conference.
It's definitely competitive. I think that everybody kind of keeps tabs on the other teams, and after a few years, you kind of get to know who you're racing against. So it's always fun to each season figure out oh, is she returning? Has she graduated? And I think everybody in the Hart really enjoys that part of it.
And it's crazy to me, cross country in general, competitive, yes, but also just a big family wanting to support other teams, other schools, to just be your best and run your best, as what I've seen throughout. So that's very cool. And the Hart definitely exemplifies that. Well, Coach, it's not enough for you to handle all the track and field, handling cross country, taking care of the course, but you're also the chair of the Hart Cross Country Coaches Group, getting them organized, rule changes, all of that, procedures. Tell me a little bit about that process. How often do you meet, and how often are there rule changes? Because I don't think about that in cross country.
Yeah, not as much cross country as there is in track, but a lot of it is just keeping things organized within our conference and within the NAIA, and relaying important information that maybe comes from the NAIA office down to scheduling, to rankings, how to get your teams ranked nationally, and that kind of stuff. So, and then working with the Hart office as well to make sure, we want to be a first class organization in the Hart and be a great example to the NAIA, and represent, the Midwest well. So just using the experiences that I've had. I've been coaching the NAIA since about 2005. So a lot of experience, a lot of national championships experience, and NAIA experience. So, sharing that maybe with some new coaches, some younger coaches, and helping them along the way if, they need it, to, again, make sure the Hart is one of the best conferences in the country. I think that's really important, and that's what we want within the Hart, from the top down. So
Jessa, if there's one course, one meet, one thing that you are most looking forward to this season, what would it be?
I think conference. It'll be at home, which will be fun. We'll have all our friends and family there, and we're hoping to do something good at conference for sure.
Fantastic. I love it. Well, I'm excited for the season to get kicked off. Can't wait to see Mount Mercy, how they're progressing, how they're working through the Hart Conference all the way to the conference championship. So thanks you two for coming on today, for being with us. I know your fans are looking forward to it as well. And good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thanks.